Yo, it's your boy Ed, and we are back again for another installment of the Goated series. Ooh, and I'm excited for this one. This is my first pick for who I think should be on Mount Rushmore of Goated anime characters. And ooh, do I have a great one for you? I have a great one for you. The first character I'm picking is the one, the only, the GOAT, Bokuto. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, alright. Settle down, everyone. Settle down. Understand, it's hype, it's hype. Is the GOAT, is the king, is the top one of one, the ace of the world, the protagonist of the world, Bokuto. And what more needs to be said? I can end the video here. It's Bokuto. Nothing else should be said. He's the GOAT, full stop. Who does it better than him? He is the king. When we got introduced to him in the training camp, so many people fell in love with him instantly. So many people is me. That's me, by the way. Instantly. Hey, hey, hey. You cannot hate Bokuto. If you hate Bokuto, don't speak to me, man. Alright? If you watch Haikyu and Bokuto's not in your top 10, I'm looking at you different. Because that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. Forget it. If it's not in your top 5, you're just weird. What? I'm joking. Am I? But when we got introduced to him, he was just different. We knew he was different. When we got introduced to him, we knew instantly he was the one, because he was introduced as the top 5, one of the top 5 aces. You know, Ushijima, he was as good as him on his good days. And that just got me excited straight off the bat. Because we got into Ushijima, we saw him, he was calm, collected, cool. But with Bokuto, it was so different. It's like, oh, he's funny. This man is a comedic genius, man. I love him so much. And he loves volleyball. That is so obvious. He loves volleyball. He loves this game.
I love this game.
He reminds me of Hinata. That's why I said if Hinata was not the main character, Bokuto will. And if that doesn't tell you that he's a GOAT character, I don't know what will. And one more thing I love about Bokuto is he knew he can't do everything himself. He isn't selfish. He doesn't take things the world on his shoulders. He knows he needs his support. That's why his dynamic between him and Akashi, the setter, was just beautiful. It was like yin and yang. They needed each other. It was like Kageyama and Hinata. But if Hinata was just even more badass, because Bokuto was just amazing. Okay, let me stop fanboying. But yeah, Bokuto, he was just a complete character. He was so well written. He wasn't selfish. He wasn't big-headed. He knew his ability was great, but also knew he needed the support of his whole teammates. And I just love that in a character. I don't like a character who thinks he's better than everyone, who thinks he can do it by himself. So Bokuto just hit. He just hit. Then I fell in love with him even more when the national qualifiers came along. When, if you know, you know, Sky versus Land, that was just beautiful. I mean, that's where the best, in my opinion, one of the best quotes, one of the best saying in animes was created. The way of the ace, the rules of becoming an ace. I'd like Bokuto to take it away.
エースの心得一つ背中で味方を鼓舞するべし一つどんな壁でも打ち砕くべし一つ全てのボールを打ち切るべし
Well, yeah, you heard Bokuto. It was just hype. He hyped me up. And once he said that, he did the most insane cut shot. It was just beautiful. And they were playing against Nekoma as well. Nekoma, there's no pushover. They're an amazing team. And Bokuto it was so easy for him. But I know some people are going to say, but yeah, he's inconsistent. Sometimes he comes and he's amazing, but sometimes he's not. That's why it's top 5 and not top 3. Yeah, I know. But if you read the manga, and I'm gonna give you time now, even a manga reader, spoiler alert, because after when the nationals come along, Bokuto turns into an animal. He was different. I'm telling you, he was different. Okay. Before I get into spoilers, I just want to let you know, season 4 and season 5 of Haikyu, if Bokuto doesn't jump up your list, I don't know what you're watching, because Bokuto was crazy. But spoiler warning, I give you a chance to go away, then go or read the manga, so you don't have to skip this amazingness I'm about to talk about. But yeah, spoiler warning, you can leave now, come back later, because we're about to go in on why Bokuto is just he's the GOAT. So I'm gonna zoom you gone now. Let's talk about the greatness. So Bokuto Nationals comes along, and my oh my, Bokuto goes off. This man went through everyone, and the most exciting bit for me was when he went against the other top 5 or top 3 actually aces in Kiryu, and he won. And the development was crazy, because one of the complaints I had with Bokuto is like he's inconsistent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Bokuto fan, so I have to be honest with myself. He was inconsistent. Sometimes when he's good, he's as good as the top 3, but on his bad days, he has bad days. Sometimes he forgets like how to do some short shots, and to be a top player, I don't think you need to forget how to. Can you imagine if Ronaldo forgot how to shoot a ball, how to do a free kick? Just forgot. A bit like Sterling in that semi-final, just forgot how to kick a ball, just flopped it. Yeah, so Bokuto was a bit inconsistent, but when it came to nationals, he knew that himself. That's why I love him so much. He's like, it's time for me to be a normal ace. Those were his words. It's time to be a normal ace and actually do my job and be the one person who stands out and does his thing. And my God, did he do that? Because in that match against Kiryu, and Kiryu is amazing as well, but that's for another video. But against Kiryu, he did his thing. He won that match convincingly. The plays he did, the chest move. Oh, if you know, you know. The chest move. He was just on it. He didn't flop throughout the whole nationals. He was on it, time after time after time after time. It was just amazing. He single-handedly put his team in the finals of the nationals. I know Fukurodani is not a one-man team. Don't get me wrong. Akashi's there. Some other characters there. But Bokuto, without Bokuto, I don't think they're making it past the quarterfinals. I mean, without Bokuto, they're still making it to the nationals. They're still going quarterfinals. They're still pamming people. But they're not making it to the finals without Bokuto. He's that important to them. And when he's on it, he was just, I don't know, he was just amazing. He was the most slickest, the most funnest. He's the kind of character that when he plays and when he's doing great, he inspires his teammates and other people's teams as well. That's how amazing and charismatic and captivating he is. And that's why he's the captain. That's why he's the ace. That is why he's the protagonist of the world. He is the ace of the world. If the world was an anime, Bokuto would be the ace. He would be the main character. That's how goated he is. Then after the nationals, Fukurodani shocked us. He did a time skip, and Bokuto was still doing craziness. He was in the Black Jackals with Hinata. He was doing crazy. Oh my God! He did a chest move again. He did a weird backhand slam spike. He was going crazy in that match. It was him, Hinata, and Kageyama. Those were the 3 main characters in that. Oh my God, he was crazy. He was on it. He was the Ronaldo and Messi of Haikyu. Ronaldo and Messi joined together. If they were, that's Bokuto. It was just too good. And after that match, another time skip. He is in the national team as well. He's a starter for the national team for Japan. You can't tell me that's not the GOAT. But yeah, Anyway, that's my first pick of the GOAT character series. My number one in the Mount Rushmore. Who else deserves it? Bokuto, the GOAT. Yes. And honestly, I need to get that shirt that says the way of the ace, the rules of being an ace. I need to get that shirt. I need to go on Amazon. I need to find it. I've been trying to find it, I need to get that because Bokuto is one of the characters in Haikyu that made me want to play volleyball. But even though I know it's gonna flop because man's not jumping that high, I'll probably be like a libero or something because yeah. But yeah, Bokuto is the GOAT. Put some respect on his name. Top 10 characters in Haikyu. I think top 10 characters in any anime, to be fair. And that's my pick for the GOATed series. And before I forget,
one more thing!
Bokuto was Hinata's dad. That was Hinata's dad. We never saw his dad because his dad was right in front of us the whole time. Bokuto was Hinata's dad. That's one of the reasons he's a GOAT character as well, because I feel without Bokuto, Hinata would not have developed to such a great character he is right now. Because Bokuto was such an inspiration. He made the main character what he is today. That's it. Checkmate. Who else does that? That's Bokuto. That's the GOAT. That's the king. Alright guys, thank you for listening. More videos, more content coming your way. More exciting videos. From me, from Michelle, from Daniel. We have a new podcast out. A new episode on the podcast out. Go listen to that. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Deuces.